with part 2 of my massive Sephora 2026 Spring Savings Event haul. I bought more stuff. It's just how it goes, you guys. I was telling you in part 1 that, I just have a few things on the way. Well, it developed into a bigger part 2 than part 1. I have like some really awesome makeup in here I didn't know about, and I ended up placing another huge order other than the one that was already on the way. I went into the store, picked up some stuff. Anyway, it developed into a bigger one than part 1. This is part 2 is bigger than part 1. And I also have a ton of fragrances in here, like some of the most talked about fragrances from Sephora right now. And I have some more skincare in here, so I cannot wait to share with you all the goodies that I bought in part 2 of my massive Sephora Spring Savings Event haul. Let's jump in. Hi my lovely people, welcome back to another fabulous massive Sephora haul. So it's getting hot in here. We need to turn up the AC. I don't know, for whatever reason it's finally warming up where we live here on the east coast of the US. So I've got some really cool goodies, you guys. This is better than part 1. I don't know, I had not realized that I needed to get some stuff. When I first placed my 2 big orders, I had them, one of them was same day delivery, the other one I went in store and picked up, and then I placed another order that was an online order that was on the way, which I told you about in part 1. By the way, if you missed part 1, check it out. Part 1 was mainly skincare, body care, hair care, and some makeup. But part 2 here is mostly makeup and fragrances and some skincare. I only mentioned the online order to you guys. I said, I have a few things left. I'll put it in part 2. But it turned out that I ended up ordering a whole bunch more. And part 2 of this Sephora haul turned out to be bigger than part 1. Go figure. Anyway, I've got some really cool stuff I want to share with you guys. So I'm going to dive into the Dolce & Gabbana and YSL stuff first that I bought, because these are the most exciting things that I bought, I feel like, during this Sephora haul period, this Sephora sale period. And I got some Prada, some Charlotte Tilbury items as well, but I'm mostly excited about and Dior. And there's a ton in here, but anyway, I want to share all these gold boxes first. Let me get the YSL stuff out of the way, because I got a cool gift with purchase that I cannot wait to tell you guys about. Before we get into the video, I want you guys to please go ahead and subscribe. If you haven't already, it really helps me grow the community, because if you guys aren't subscribing and just watching my videos, it doesn't help with the algorithm. And also it really helps me if you would thumbs up this video and share it with your friends and family. Really help me out with the algorithm, you guys, please. I would really appreciate it. And also I want to grow this community so I can give you better, bigger content, because my only encouragement is you guys watching and you commenting, you supporting, subscribing, that kind of stuff, and using my links, which they don't cost you anything. It just supports me in a very, very, very small way, but still support. All right. Let me, and don't forget to follow me on social media, the other social media. I've got some cool YSL goodies here, with which I got the coolest gift ever. Usually those gifts with purchase that you get when you buy stuff, they're not even useful, right? Just stuff that just gather dust in a corner of someplace in baskets or bags, but not this one. This one's really cool, and I got a bag with it. I'll tell you the story here in a minute. All right, you guys, I did not realize, or I didn't hear, that YSL came out with lip liners. Did you know that? And they came out with the best lip liners ever. My favorite lip liner formula so far had been the Estee Lauder, which you get the pencil end, and then you get a lip brush on the other end, which is super helpful, especially if you're applying red lipstick or dark lipstick. It's so nice to have a lip brush handy like that, which, you know, none of us carry a lip brush around, right? But we do carry lip pencils around, and that's super helpful. And the formula of Estee Lauder is one of the best. The other favorite formula is Chanel, but Chanel is not available at Sephora, right? Neither is Estee Lauder. You get Estee Lauder at Sephora, but only like the skincare. But anyway, now my other favorite formula turned out to be the YSL formula. Actually, in my part 1 of the Sephora sale, this sale haul, check it out. Like I said, if you missed it, in that I did haul share with you a Dior lip liner. That was really cool too. That also had a lip brush on the other end, and the formula is really good. I really liked it. But boy, these are so good. These are so creamy, but not to the point. Like, for example, what's her name? Oh gosh, I forget the makeup artist's name. The English lady. Boy, why am I drawing a blank? Like, her formula is not Pat McGrath. I'm talking about why can't I think of her name? Her lip pencils I don't like because they break. They're creamy, but almost too creamy and too soft. Whereas this is creamy without it being too soft. Now I love the packaging. It says YSL right around here, and it gives you, it's actually the YSL Love Nude Kiss Shaper is what these are called. And this is in the shade, this one that I'm about to swatch is in the shade 104. It's kind of like a brownish mauve. Let me swatch it right here. These are super soft too. Well, don't push it too hard. It will break. It is soft. Lisa Eldridge. Just thought of her name. Lisa Eldridge's formula is creamy, but almost too creamy because you can't even apply a little pressure and it breaks. I don't recommend you to sharpen these pencils this long. Like, just sharpen it a little bit and try not to press too much. These are soft too, but not as soft as Lisa Eldridge. But look at that. That is such a nice formula. Beautiful pigmentation, silky almost. So that was 104. This is 109. This one is kind of like a dark brown one. This is almost like brown, and this one is really nice coffee kind of brown right there. And I got 4 of these. I loved it so much. I bought 4 of them. The next one is 103. This one is like, it's a mauvey nudie brown, that one right there, but not as mauve as the first one, which is 104. And then last we have 106. This one is a really dark one. I think it's like a plummy color. Yeah, it's right there, that one, the 4th one. Yeah, I really love these ones right here with the YSL lip liners. Love, love, love. Look at them. They are so good. Let me test them with the... Ooh, do you see that? Guys, I'm rubbing that. Look, it doesn't smudge even a little bit. It is staying on like almost like a stain. Look at that. It's creamy, but it's holding on to my palm like this. You know? So they are gonna be very long lasting. Very, very long lasting. I love, love, love. Chef's kiss. Okay? And then I bought this number 9. Is it 9 or 6? 6. Number 6 in the YSL Love Nude Lip Blusher. So this is like a new lipstick formula YSL came out with. It's kind of like a balmy version of like the YSL lipsticks we all know and love. This I tried on. It's a beautiful kind of like a mauvey, rosy mauve, I should say, right there. It's beautiful. It goes on almost like a coat that covers your entire lips, and if you have like a lot of lines on your lip, This is gonna cover it all up. It's gonna like patch all over, like it's gonna just like be like a, I don't know, a coat of airbrush, right? It has a bit like a powdery feeling, almost like one of those, you know, like a powder matte formula type. But no, it's kind of similar to the Prada Balm lipsticks. Very similar, but this is a little bit thicker, I would say. Is what I'm thinking. These are, I really like these. So that's another new finding from YSL that I didn't know about. And then I know about these. These have been out a while now. These are the YSL Love Shine Plumping Lip Oil Gloss. So it's like a lip oil and a gloss. This is number 10. These actually plump. It kind of like starts to tingle a little bit when you put it on. And these actually really do plump your lips. Like, let me just top off the lipstick here. These do definitely plump your lips. You can feel the plumping sensation. This one is one of the shimmer ones, which I really like. This shade, I really like them. They kind of coat your lips and just stay on, and they don't budge. It's not oily, slippy, slidey or anything like that. It kind of grabs on to your lips and just kind of stays there and just plumps your lips, like get the blood flowing to your lips. All right, and then last YSL thing I bought was this Couture Mini Clutch in the shade 830 Unexplored Garden. Now this one is like an olive-ish, golden olive color story. Oh, I love these clutches, like YSL Couture clutch. It's almost like a little clutch, YSL clutch, you know. So this is the color story. This is one of the newer ones. I think this is the newest one, I want to say, other than like that 9-pan palette they just came out with. Let me swatch it a little bit for you. Ooh, these feel so creamy, almost like a, they like, to the touch, they feel so like plush is maybe the word for it. Like very plush, very like cushiony almost. Very, very, very impressive. I cannot wait to try these ones on. You guys, I'm going to do a Sephora updates video, like Sephora Haul updates video, like I've always done, down the road in about a month after I've tried all these products several times, and I can share my opinion about the quality, longevity, you know, all of that, compliments, yada yada. I will do a updates video in which it would be like a try on updates video. Like you will see cutaways to the application of all of these products, and I will share my thoughts with you guys about how they worked out. Did they work out? Did they not work out? Like, what are my thoughts? I'll share all that with you. Stay tuned about a month down the road. Now, with all these things, so yesterday, which was Friday, and today, which is Saturday, but when this video goes up, it will be too late for you. Sunday, I think the promotion's over, but yesterday when I went to Sephora to pick up my last of my items, they had a promotion going at my local Sephora. I don't know if this is a nationwide thing or not. If you bought 3 products, 3 YSL products, so I didn't buy all these YSL products last night. Some of it were online order, in the online order that came later, and one of them, I think some of them were pickup order that I went and picked up. But last night I picked up 2 of the lip liners and this plumping lip gloss, because if you purchase 3 YSL items, they were giving away this fabulous gift with purchase right here. Oh my god, you guys, do you see that? I actually got a bag. They weren't giving everybody the YSL bags, but the lady there was really kind. She's like, oh, you know, you can take the bag, I'll put it in the YSL bag. So I got a YSL bag with it. So they were giving away this fabulous makeup pouch with it, with some mini travel size minis inside, all of which are going to be ultra helpful to me because they are all products that I love and adore and know, and I needed the mini sizes of these for travel. Okay, so this is actually such a good pouch, I can actually use this as a, well, it says YSL here, it's like a silver logo, which is perfect because I have my YSL Lulu in the medium with silver hardware, aged silver hardware, and I have been missing a makeup pouch for it, and this is perfect because it has silver and it's a YSL makeup pouch. Mwah, perfect. Now I can use this as an SLG. It is actually lined with some really nice silk material or satin, and man, oh man, I was so thrilled to have gotten this. So inside here I got these products, gift with purchase. So this one is the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer, which I love. In fact, I love this little travel size to bring with me when I'm traveling for work and, you know, going on vacation or whatever. This is a really good primer. This is almost like, it's a glowy primer. It has a little bit of like, I think little shimmer specks in it too. But this almost works like a dimethicone primer without it being a dimethicone primer. It kind of like helps kind of fill in your pores so that it protects your skin from makeup, which is what you want from a primer. I love this primer, so I was so thrilled. I actually had used up the last travel size I had of this from you know, taking it, you know, with me on travel. So I needed to replace it, so I got one for free. And then this mascara, the Lash Clash Mascara by YSL. I love this mascara. This is so like a va-va-voom type of lashes. If you want, this is what you would go for. This is like the mini size, the travel size of it. Man, oh man, this is gonna be super helpful. It's the same brush applicator. It's not any smaller than the big size, so it's like such a nice applicator. So this is so helpful to me to bring on travel with me. So nice. I like mini sizes, travel sizes for traveling, because I like to take my Chanel and my Louis Vuitton makeup vanities with me, and the smaller the items the better for packing. And then I got this YSL Love Shine lipstick in the shade 44. So this is like the Love Shine one, and this is a perfectly nice color. It's a beautiful nude color. I think 44 is it the, I forget the name of it, but I already have the bigger version of it, but this is great for traveling. So there it is right there, up there. I just swatched it. It is perfect. I am so thrilled with all the gifts with gifts with purchase, like that came inside this fabulous pouch that now I can use as a makeup pouch SLG inside my YSL bags. How awesome is that? You guys know I love to match everything inside my bags. Like if it's Louis Vuitton, I want all the SLGs inside to be Louis Vuitton in that particular color. If it's like monogram canvas, everything needs to be monogram. If it's white multicolor, everything needs to be white multicolor. You know how I am. By the way, if you are someone who clicked on this video because you love like Sephora hauls and beauty reviews and makeup reviews, you should also know that I make many other kinds of amazing videos. My channel is all about everything beauty, everything fashion, but high-end and luxury. So I do a lot of like high-end and luxury bags, SLGs kind of reviews, hauls, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Gucci type of haul videos. I review items. I talk about the best bags, the best SLGs, that kind of stuff. And I love fragrances. I have almost a fragrance library of almost 700 fragrances, which I curated down to now 400, somewhere around there. Right there I'm pointing to my fragrance closet, and I do lots of fragrance reviews, which by the way I have 4 fragrances in here I think I need to share with you guys that I bought from Sephora. Love fragrances. I do fashion hauls, like I did recently a high-end and luxury fashion haul. It was like a Zara, Abercrombie, House of CB, and Gucci and Dolce and Gabbana, that kind of like a clothing haul. If you missed that, that was a fabulous video. Check that out. So my channel is all about everything beauty, everything fashion, high-end and luxury. So definitely subscribe for more content like this. Alright, so that was all the YSL stuff. Oh, and then also I got a Libre fragrance sample with it as well in that little pouch, which you all know what YSL Libre fragrance is, right? Everybody knows that. And then I bought some Dolce and Gabbana makeup. Oh my gosh, I had missed out on the Dolce and Gabbana makeup. You guys, did you know that Dolce and Gabbana makeup is actually, I want to say, almost better than YSL makeup? Like, they're kind of like neck and neck. Like Dior, I mean, Dolce and Gabbana is just as good as like Dior, Estee Lauder, YSL. Like, it's elite. I had no idea. So I bought this Dolce and Gabbana. I love the packaging, by the way. It's kind of very similar to YSL packaging. They're all like gold. So this is Dolce and Gabbana Ever Icon Eye Palette. It's made in Italy, and it is 10-hour wear, it says. And I got it in the I don't know, I don't think it's a quad, I think it's a quint, but anyway, it is a 03 chrome star. Oh my gosh, so that's what I'm wearing on my eyes in this video. I don't know if you guys can see very well. There again, when I do the updates video, I will show you the demo of this, you know, eye look and all the Dolce & Gabbana. My gosh, do you see this like packaging? This is so like, it's very hefty and substantial. It's got that Dolce & Gabbana emblem, like the way you get it on the D&G bags. Oh my god, guys. And then you get the mirror, of course, and I haven't taken the mirror thing off yet. Ooh, that's satisfying. Ooh, I always love that. I took it off because I know I'm keeping this. And look at that, you guys. This is so, I mean, it is such a, like, it is such, I don't want to say pigment per se, but it's like such lovely airbrush kind of like very high fashion sort of like look these palettes give. I'm actually going to buy another one, I think, before the sale is over. This is why I can never share everything I buy with you guys from the sale, because after I do part 1, part 2, part 3, I still buy more. And then I don't want to make a part 4, you know what I mean? So that's what happens. But you know, in the updates video, if you miss a couple of items that I probably end up buying tonight or tomorrow that I couldn't include in part 1 or part 2, you will still catch them in the Sephora updates video a month from now, all right? So don't worry. And then I bought a Dolce & Gabbana bronzer. This is so good, you guys. This is Dolce & Gabbana Face and Eyes Match lasting bronzer and eyeshadow powder. So you can use this as eyeshadow too, like if you want to put this in your crease, like for your makeup looks, you can do that. But this is a bronzer. I love how hefty this packaging is. Very, very luxurious, and like it should be for a brand like a luxury brand like Dolce & Gabbana. I'm gonna take the cover off for this too, because I know I'm keeping this as well. Ooh, that's so satisfying. Anyway, so this is, I think, in the shade, what shade did I get? 04 medium deep. So this is a perfectly beautiful, almost airbrush like bronzer, which is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. I don't know if you guys can see. This is I love that. It's like a not a very overwhelming smell. This is actually a bronzer that is not too yellow, not oompa loompa, not too red. Perfect undertones, I feel like it has. So let me kind of put that here and blend it out and show you. It is so nice. I think this is kind of comparable or similar to the Dior. Is it Dior Backstage bronzers? What do you call those? The Dior bronzers, the new ones that came in like the nice cushion type of packaging. Oh, very, very comparable, I think, to those. Love, 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 love. Chef's kiss. And then I also bought a Dolce & Gabbana blush. This is Cheeks and Eyes Match Lasting Blush and Eyeshadow Powder. Again, you can use this as eyeshadow, but it is actually blush. The shade I got is, where's the shade at? Well, I will be listing and linking all these products down below. So if I'm not telling you a shade or you need to find the link straight to go where you need to go, look down below in the description box, which is, if this is the screen, look right under the screen, you will see 3 dots, click on it, it'll unroll. That's the description box. Something rosewood, I don't know, it's in such fine print I can't really read, you guys. Has a really nice mirror, so does the bronzer. Very substantial packaging. This is kind of a nudie pink, almost brownish mauve. I don't know how to describe it. It's rosewood is the best way to describe it. It's a rosewood color. So let me here it is. So let me swatch it next to the bronzer right here. So there it is. So it's a really pretty color. I really like it. Man, I love these Dolce & Gabbana formulas. So nice. They're so hefty, so luxurious. I had missed the memo. I had missed the bus on these. I had slept on them, and just first discovery of them on Sephora. I saw them at like Nordstrom, Macy's, all these places, just never like took the plunge. Finally, I am very happy to say that I got my hands on it. And then, you guys, I bought some Charlotte Tilbury stuff. So let me go through those, and then we'll get into Prada stuff I bought, and the Dior and all the other stuff I bought. Actually, let me just dump it out so that I don't have to keep digging in there. I finally got my hands on this one. I have the pink version of this. This is the more reddish version of it. These are the Beauty Soulmates face palette, where you get the blush and the face powder in one. The heart-shaped packaging that you've seen before. I really like it. It's quite hefty. This gemstone looking thing that's plastic kind of makes it look a little cheap. I wish she had not done that. I wish she had used the same metal thing to do the heart there, just kind of like the Dolce & Gabbana packaging. But anyway, Charlotte Tilbury is not a luxury brand, it's a high-end brand, so it's okay with me. So Charlotte Tilbury's Soulmates palette in Pillow Talk Flawless Rosewood is the shade. So this is the more reddish blush, and the more like the powder that's better for my type of skin tone. Actually, the pink version of these duo I love as well. Let me swatch the two a little bit, not that it can tell much by swatching, so that's what they look like. So let me swatch right there. So there it is. This actually, that's the blush I'm wearing. I'm actually wearing the Dolce & Gabbana underneath, the rosewood one, and then Charlotte Tilbury on top. Really pretty. I love. Actually, this is great like to put in your purse, other than the fact that it's a little bit larger than you want it to be. You can put it in the purse, and you know this is a face powder, so you can just use it to like refresh your face, and then you can also renew your blush. So I really like these. I think these are very useful, again, for like travel, to be putting in your purse and what have you. And then I bought these Charlotte Tilbury Blush Balm Lip Tint. So this is again a balmy lipstick formula. Charlotte's lipstick formulas are just stellar. I love her formulas. This is a new formula. This was not there before. So let me swatch it right there. I don't know if you can see it right there. This is kind of like it has a bit of shine, but it's not exactly like the YSL Love Shine, I should say. Is it Love Shine, the balmy one? It's kind of similar to that formula, I feel like, but it's a little bit more Charlotte Tilbury, if I'm making sense. Charlotte is a little bit more Hollywood glam. I mean, this is like a balmy lipstick. Again, really covers the lines on your lips and just really gives it this very, what do I say, flawless kind of look. But it's a balmy lipstick. It's not a glossy lipstick. It's not a matte lipstick. It's not even a satin lipstick. It's got that balmy finish, kind of like the Prada balm lipsticks, right? But with a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury in it. So it's kind of like a cross between the Prada balm lipstick and the YSL Love Shine lip oil lipsticks, if that makes sense. These definitely, if you have like lines on your lips, again, this is great formula for that. There's still an online order. I know I placed multiple orders. I think I may have placed altogether 8 orders. Couple of them, maybe 3 of them are in-store shopping. Couple of them are in-store pickup. One of them definitely was same-day delivery, and then 2 or 3 of them were online orders. So my last online order is actually out for delivery right now, you guys. So I'll keep looking at the street. So when it arrives, there are some Dolce & Gabbana items in there. So I showed you the blush, the bronzer, the eye palette, but I also bought a lip gloss and a cream cheek blush. It's like a cream blush, and one other item. I think 2 or 3 Dolce & Gabbana items are in that order that's gonna arrive here soon. So I'll add it to this. I don't know if by the time they arrive it'll be nighttime. So right now I'm filming in natural daylight, but I don't know if it'll arrive now or if it'll be like nighttime when they deliver it, around like, you know, after dark fall. Then I would have probably studio lights in here. So either way, you will see it in this video. Well, it says it's out for delivery. It better be. All right. Okay, so moving on to Prada items I bought. So I bought this beautiful new Prada blush. This is the Prada Touch blush in the shade 68 Cherry. So these are the Prada Touch blushes. These are very almost like cushion-like cream to powder blushes. I'm very intrigued. One problem I have with it, I love the packaging. I love the triangular shape. I love like the emblem and everything, but this is plastic. I wish it had been something else. Even if it were plastic, at least I would have liked a mirror here. No mirror, which I think is really shortchanging us at these prices. So I kind of touched the blush already, so there's a finger mark in there, but this is the cherry shade I bought. I tend to buy blushes as much as I can in like red colors, because when your cheeks flush, they flush naturally to red, right? Your cheeks don't flush to mauve or, I don't know, purple, you know what I mean? So this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful blush. This is so nice. It goes from, when you touch it, it's a little bit almost wet. It's a little, like when you push it in, it's kind of like a cushiony blush. And when you like blend it out, it is just like the natural flush you get when you're out in the sun. I overdid it a little bit there, but it is a gorgeous blush. I actually am thinking about, this is what I'm saying, before the end of the sale, I'm probably gonna get a couple more shades. This is why my shopping never ends with this type of stuff. Like, again, I don't want to have a part 3 of this video, you know what I mean? You guys can catch whatever the items I bought after this video goes up. You can catch them in my updates video, Sephora sale haul updates video that I'm going to bring you in about a month. All right, this is Chef's Kiss. Love it. Love, love, love. And then I bought the Prada highlighter in the shade, so it's Prada Light in the shade 01 Champagne. I think they only have 2 shades right now, the champagne and the other one is kind of pinkish. I love the champagne. I don't love gold, but I love champagne color. It's the usual mirror-like Prada packaging that you get with their eyeshadows, their, you know, blushes, name it. So this is the Prada highlighter. You guys, that's what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. Like, by the way, here is the swatch. Oh my gosh, let me show you. It is beautiful. It's the most smooth but super glowy highlighter I've ever tried. The Gucci ones, actually, these remind me of the Gucci ones. These do not emphasize texture, but at the same time, it's very glam, very glowy, very glow to the gods kind of highlighter, but without emphasizing texture too much. They remind me of the Gucci formula, which is also super, super, super good. Love the Prada highlighter. I don't think I'm ever gonna need or want or get another Prada highlighter, because I'm swimming in highlighters, number one. Number two, again, I will never go through all of them in my lifetime. Number two, you don't need more than one, okay? Because there's a lot of product in here. Did you see how big that highlighter is? I'll never finish it in my lifetime. The last Prada item I bought was another Prada Soft Matte Monochrome Lipsticks. This is the Soft Matte in the shade B108 Beige. So this is beige, but it's actually, you guys, a beautiful light pink. It says beige. I love the, by the way, Soft Matte formula has this silver band, and the Hyper Matte formula has the gold band, and so do the some other formula. I forget, the Balm one I think has gold band. So this is the color. I don't know if you guys can see the color. It's beautiful. It's like a beautiful, almost like a blush pink, but this is not blush pink. There's actually a shade called blush pink in the Soft Matte formula that I do have a Prada lipstick. But that is a little bit of a darker pink, whereas this is this beautiful light pink. You do need to wear, if you are tan like me, then you do need to wear a lip liner with this because it's quite light, but it works really well even on my skin tone. Beautiful color. I love it. It's definitely not beige. It's very pinky. It's super pink. It's like a light pink. Absolutely gorgeous. In no way is this beige, okay? But it's kind of like a light blush pink. Love the Prada Soft Matte formula. It's kind of like a powder, you know, like the soft matte powder kind of formula, but it doesn't look powdery, if that makes sense. It's just a very soft focus, filter looking matte formula that is not even a little bit drying. Mwah, man, they have really perfected matte lipsticks, haven't they? Now the Hyper Matte I love too, but the Soft Matte has this sort of soft focus filter blurring look. Mwah, love it. All right, then I got a couple of Dior items. So I've been wanting to get another one of the Dior Backstage palettes, and I definitely wanted this particular one. This is the 002 Smoky Essentials. I have the limited edition palette from last Christmas, or was it the Christmas before last? I forget. The really nice one with like more cool tones, like a beautiful black that's almost like starry like, kind of like a bluish black, and a silver and whatnot. I have that and I absolutely love it. And I wanted to get this neutral palette. This formula has, how do I put it? It looks so editorial, so what's the word I'm looking for? Very glam, but very sophisticated. There you go. Very sophisticated kind of formula. Absolutely adore this this eye palette, the one I already have. I mean, just so gorgeous. Let me just swatch all the colors as much as I can. Swatches really don't do justice to this beautiful formula. It gives you the most sophisticated yet super glam type of looks, and it's great for even mature people. Like, it just really doesn't emphasize any lines on your eyelids. It's, I don't know, it's like an ideal sophisticated formula. I absolutely love this. Every time I wear the other palette, the same Backstage palette, the limited edition one, I get so many compliments. If I'm wearing it in one of my videos, I get compliments. If I'm wearing it like every day, I get compliments. Love it. And then I bought like this Dior Rouge Dior On Stage lipsticks. This is a new formula, you guys. This is like highly raved about. This is in the shade 222. I don't like it, you guys. I don't think I love it. It's just like, it's not living up to the hype in my head. It's just not, I don't know why I don't like it. It's a little bit, it's like the Dior version of the Shine lipsticks, I think, that YSL has. I mean, Dior does have another Shine lipstick. I'm talking about the, what is it called? The Dior, no, I forget, Dior Addict lipsticks, right? There's a Shine version there. But this is like supposed to be kind of like the YSL, like that, you know, like the YSL ones, the Glow, whatever you call them. I forget the lipsticks. Kind of like the Dior's version of it. For whatever reason, I don't like it. It doesn't look as good as it should on my lips. I think it might be this shade. This shade is a little bit more apricot, more like corally. I don't know. It's not the type of shade that looks good on me. It has like warm undertones, which is fine on me, but I don't know, this particular shade did not look good on me. I think maybe I will go exchange it to a different shade that may look better. But as of right now, I just don't like what it looks like on my lips. I'll update you down the road in that Sephora updates video about what I really think of this after using it for a while, if I get a new shade about that. All right, then I got something from Valentino, and I love this so much that I want to get it back up before the sale ends, because I know I'm going to use this almost every day, because this is the Valentino V-liner. This is the Valentino's liquid eyeliner. You guys, this is so good. I don't think I have ever used an eyeliner this good. Liquid eyeliner this good. That's a lot. Saying a lot, I tell you. I mean, look at that. This is a beautiful, very fine brush tip that you can, it gives you a lot of control in getting your eyeliner, your liquid eyeliner perfect, the wing liner perfect. I mean, it is foolproof. It like, don't get those felt ones, you guys. If you are a beginner and you're scared to do the liquid eyeliner, get this. This is a brush tip. You must have a brush tip if you want it done right. But this brush tip is so user friendly. I don't know how to put it. It's like continuous color. It's a nice matte black. I loved doing my eyeliner today. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes. I love this. I think I'm going to probably get a backup before the sale ends. I don't know if it comes in other colors. If there's a brown, I'll buy that too. So I'm kind of giving you an update as I go, because some of these products I'm wearing on my face. So some of it I can speak to a little bit, but stay tuned for that updates video down the road. In about a month, I would give you the full lowdown, okay? The full 411. All right, and this is a skin base. It's a tint. It's a foundation that's more like a tint by the brand Refi, which I hear so much about. Everybody talk about Refi this, Refi that. It piqued my interest because of the packaging. So this is one of those packaging that is like a pump up. I love the packaging. So you kind of like push down on it and then the product comes out. Some people don't like this because they think it's unsanitary. I don't think so. If you're using a fresh brush and it only comes out a little bit, you can wipe it down and put it away when you're done using. I love it because I can go with my brush and take it right there. That's the foundation I'm wearing on my face today. In this video, this is actually really good, you guys. It's like, it's a tint, but it gives you pretty decent coverage, and it dries down to almost like a soft satin type of finish. I really like it so far. It gave me decent coverage. It's buildable. I think it starts out medium and you can build it to medium high coverage. I mean, look at it. It looks great. I will tell you what didn't work for me. This is again like a highly raved, talked about, hyped product. This is by Denisa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder for face and eyes, it says. I'm in the shade 4. This is like a foundation powder, like a, you know, like powder foundations that MAC used to have, for example, back in the day. So it has a little spoolie thing that you can like scoop the product. I probably would never remember to use it. But anyway, I did use it once. I didn't like it, you guys. So it's like this cream. It's actually a total cream. It's like a cream foundation in a tub, like essentially. It's just as creamy and liquidy as my liquid foundations. So it goes on creamy, but then when you actually rub it in, it dries down to a powder finish, like a matte powder finish. So how do I do this? I want to show you on a better area. So probably on this arm here. So watch this. So it kind of dries down to like a matte type of powder finish. I don't love it. I don't know why I don't love it. It didn't give me like a good canvas for the rest of my makeup. I felt like it was a little patchy. It wasn't high coverage enough. It just didn't do it for me. I don't know how else to say it, but I think I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to return it. I think I'm going to keep trying and give you a better update about what I really think after using it for like a month. So stay tuned for an update on this in my Sephora sale haul updates video down the road in about a month. All right, and then I have some more items here. So I'm gonna first talk about these ones, and then we will move on to the fragrances last, okay? I think that's the best way to go. So I also bought this new mascara from Lancome. It is the Lancome Idol Curl Goddess mascara. It says fast setting and curl and volume mascara. I would agree with the part that it is fast setting. I would agree with that it curls your lashes, like, you know, like this. I don't know about volume per se. What it does do is that it gives you wispy lashes. It kind of separates them and makes them look wispy. It's not clumpy in any kind of way. It does kind of give va-va-voom, but not in the same thick, volumized, clumpy kind of va-va-voom that you see from some of the other mascaras, like the YSL one, for example, the Lash Clash one, which it is va-va-voom, and I love it, but it does tend to have a bit of clumpiness, whereas this does not. It keeps the lashes separate, and it almost gives this falsies or false lash kind of wispy false lash kind of look, which is what I'm, by the way, wearing on my eyes today. I am almost thinking about going back and getting another one, like for a backup. I love this packaging because it's like pinched, and pinched in the middle, and it's kind of metal kind of, you know, barrel, and this has a curved wand, which is what curls your lashes. It is not too wet. It's more on the wet side, but it sets fast. I don't love too runny liquidy mascaras because they're so messy to put on. They get everywhere and they take too long to set, whereas this is like the happy medium between not too wet, not too dry kind of thing. My favorite like consistency, in terms of consistency, is the Chanel. They tend to have like the perfect not too dry, not too wet type of consistency. There's another one that I love. Gosh, now I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, this is really good. It really curls, and it's almost like those like wispy falsies kind of look it gives you. I put on like 3 coats or so, which then really gives you really nice coverage. I don't know if you guys can see. That's what I'm wearing my eyes in this video. Then I bought another Lawless lip gloss. This is Love Shack Fancy collaboration. It came in a beautiful Love Shack Fancy packaging, but other than the cap, the lipstick doesn't really, you know, it's not that different. It does have a Love Shack Fancy cap. This is in the shade, this is the Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss from Lawless that everybody loves. This is in the shade, I can't see you guys, I'll list and link everything down below. So this is it. That's what I'm wearing on my lips. I did put a little bit of the YSL gloss, the plumping gloss on there a little bit, but watch this, like, oh my god, it's like glass, like the high shine glass. Do you see that? Right there, I swatched it. I love how this looks almost like high shine glass. Love the way they look. Definitely line smoothing. I love the little doe foot applicator that goes almost like a hand there and then kind of hugs the curves of the lips. I love it. I love it. That's what I'm wearing on my lips, and it smells really good. The other color I hauled in part 1, I didn't love that shade that much. This one is better. That shade I think was too frosty. Probably not a good one for my skin tone. And then I bought this Sarah Creole Eyes Up eyeliner. I hauled one of these in my part 1, and it was like a gold shade. And then I went ahead and bought, by the way, it comes with this weird brush on the other end that almost looks like a lip brush, which is fine. I think that's what I'll use it for. Like if I ever take this with me in my purse, I'll use that end as a lip brush. I don't think that works as an eyeliner brush, a smudge brush at all. It's the wrong kind of tip in my opinion, you know. It needs to be more of a sponge tip. So it's like a very soft kind of formula. You got to be careful not to press too hard. But the reason why I bought this is kind of a navy blue with a little shimmer in it, which is a shade of eyeliner I don't really have. I bought this for a specific reason. I bought this for the top, like my top lid, for the liner, to get the smudged liner look on the top lid. That's what I bought this for, because these do smudge really nicely. Do you see that? So I want to do the liner and smudge it a little bit for that smoky type of eye looks. So that's specifically why I bought the Sarah Creel formula, but I don't think I would love this in my waterline at all. Like, I wear different type of more long lasting type of formula that's not too creamy. I tend to wear that type of formula, like the Dior eyeliner formula is chef's kiss for the waterline. So yeah, different purpose. And then I have some skincare, hair care products and some makeup tools here. So first, the makeup tool. This is the number 6 Sephora brush. This one is it's a pro brush. It's a highlight brush. So this one is a highlighter brush, but it's different from the other ones that I have. This one has more of a dome shape like this. I think it will help blend. There are certain type of highlighters that you need a little blending for. So this will actually be great for that type of highlighters. It's not too dense, but also not too loose. So it's like a new kind of highlighter brush that you can buff your highlighter into the skin with. Usually I like to have like more like a flat type of brush where you can just kind of apply it, and I don't really buff it into the skin. But there are certain highlighter formulas that it would be nice to buff it into the skin, like the Prada highlighter, for example, or the Gucci one. All right. And also, actually, it'll be great for cream highlighters, like the Natasha Denona cream highlighters. This would be perfect for. And right now with the VIB sale, which I think ends tomorrow, you get 30% off of Sephora products. This is a Sephora brush, so you get 30% off. Great time to grab it. Then I have right here a couple of skincare products. So this is the Innisfree. You guys, if you watched my part 1, you saw that I hauled a lot of Innisfree skincare in part 1 of this sale haul. Again, if you missed it, check it out. It had a ton of really nice skincare, body care, hair care, and some makeup products. Check that out. This is, again, I had a ton of Innisfree free products in it. I bought a lot of that. And then this is the last Innisfree one to come in the mail. This came in the online order. This is the retinol green tea firming serum. This has retinol and green tea, basically, which sounds good to me. I love any type of retinol based formulas, and I really wanted to try the Innisfree version of it. I love this clip that they come in, that, you know. So let me try the Innisfree formula. I want to, again, this is something I can only give you my real opinion. It's kind of like a yellow liquid. In about a month, you know, when I do the Sephora VIB sale haul updates video. I mean, it feels amazing, and I can see that I fully believe and 100% trust that this is going to be amazing, because I loved every Innisfree product. It's a Korean brand, need I say more? They're amazing. They know what they're doing. Every Innisfree product I've ever purchased have been worth every penny. And the reviews you see, rave reviews you see of the Innisfree brand on Sephora website, they're not incentivized, which means they're really like real genuine opinions of people who love these products. I forgot to actually share this. This was there when I did my part 1, but this was hiding somewhere and I left this one out. So this is the, I wanted to try this hyaluronic acid serum from this Korean brand. This is another Korean brand called Torridon. It's the Torridon Drive-In 5D Hyaluronic Acid Serum. Definitely incorporate a hyaluronic acid serum into my skincare regimen, you guys. Hyaluronic acids aren't that, you know, what you call fancy. You know, any type of hyaluronic acid serum should work. But I definitely do tend to trust Korean beauty, Korean skincare more than anything else. And I really wanted to try this hyaluronic acid serum. So far so good. I've used this for about, I want to say 5 days now, and I really am loving it. I'll give you a better update in the updates video coming up in about a month. And then I bought I bought several Kerastase hair serums during the sale. In my part 1 of the Sephora sale haul, I showed you two of them, like the very famous one and the other one. Anyway, I bought a third one, and this just arrived. This is the Kerastase Chronologist Overnight Youth Serum. So you guys, I'm getting older. I'm in my 40s, and I definitely need a anti-aging hair serum for my hair. We do everything for the face, but the hair gets neglected when it comes to anti-aging, and I really love Kerastase hair products, and I really thought like this is something that would be nice, because the other Kerastase hair serum is super popular. Everybody loves it. So I wanted to, like, not that I'm gonna put this on right now because I'm actually about to go out. I don't want to ruin my hair. I'm not gonna put it too much, but this is like an overnight hair mask, hair serum, which I love the idea. Anti-aging is very important for your hair too. So I'll update you. I'll let you know whether this worked or not, just as good as that other hair serum that is very popular. Finally, I have lots of fragrances. So I bought several fragrances during the sale, and I'll tell you all about it. I don't probably need to wait till the updates video to tell you all about these fragrances. So let me first share this one. This is what everybody's probably excited about. This is the Emporio Armani Power of You fragrance. Everybody and their mother is talking about this one right here. I try to buy the smallest size I can, because you guys, I have like 500 perfumes in there. I cannot wear this many perfumes in my lifetime. So this one I bought because this is a passion fruit fragrance, and oh my god, when people said that this smells like passion fruit, it's a passion fruit fragrance, passion fruit is one of the notes, I was like, okay, you know, it's gonna smell a little bit like passion fruit. No, this smells like a passion fruit, only passion fruit concentrate. It is that passion fruity. I mean, I am not kidding, you guys. Actually, you know what, I'm going to spray it on the box because I'm gonna wear a different fragrance when I go out. So I'll spray it on the box for now. My god, this smells like, essentially like passion fruit. It's like a very candied, sweet passion fruit fragrance. Definitely one that is amazing for summer vacations. But I will say it's very almost, it's not the fragrance interpretation of passion fruit. It's almost like fragrantized passion fruit. It smells very much, quite literally, very strongly of passion fruit, which I think I love. But it would limit it to summer only, definitely, but also like summer vacation type of fragrance, because it smells very much like very fruity, very passion fruity. There are other exotic fruits in there I can smell, maybe a little hint of guava that is not even listed. I don't care, it's not listed, but I smell a little hint of guava. But it's mainly just a blast of concentrated passion fruit nectar. That's what this smells like. Very beautiful. I can tell it's going to be super long lasting fragrance, very projecting, great for like a summer vacation type of fragrance. And then I bought this Good Girl by Carolina Herrera, but this is the Good Girl Jasmine Absolute. So I bought this because everybody's talking about this fragrance, and I love the bottle, by the way. It has like the shoe, the usual Good Girl shoe that we all know about, but it has a jasmine on it, which is so cute. But you guys, this is beautiful. This is very strong, very jasmine dominant fragrance, which is very kind of a musky jasmine, I want to say. But however, the problem is I have something like this in my collection, and I just can't put my finger on it. I literally have another fragrance that smells just like it in my collection, and this is very much redundant in my collection because there is a perfume that smells very much like this in my collection, and I just can't think what it is. This is a very much a sexy, musky jasmine that is very jasmine dominant. Very much of a, it's not an indolic jasmine, it's a very much a musky, sexy jasmine that is great for like going out during summertime, nighttime wear, I would say. And then I bought some Kayali stuff. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of this brand because their stuff is hit and miss for me, and then also I don't really love how they do marketing, with the influencer marketing. They have like a certain number of influencers that they always send fragrances to, and they don't want to hear anything else, you know, like if you say even the slightest thing wrong about it, you're not getting that PR. And also sometimes their fragrances are very overrated, I feel like, but there are some here and there that I love, and this happened to be one of them. I don't think they're as good as what the hype is, but there are a few of them here and there that I think does meet the hype. So this is the K.Ali Maui in a bottle, Sweet Banana 37. I bought this because I wanted a fragrance that has a dominant banana note, but I was a little scared because I've bought K.Ali stuff before, like the pistachio one. It said pistachio gelato. It didn't smell like pistachio or gelato. You know, it was very weak, but this one did live up to my expectations. This is a very, very candied, I will say it's super sweet banana fragrance. It smells like a banana candy, basically. It's a solar fragrance, obviously, for summertime, and they usually put some of the notes on the back. It has sweet banana, pear. I do smell the pear because pear is also a very fruity, sweet note. A lot of the times they put candied pear in their fragrances. Pear is a very good fragrance note for women. And then coconut cream, I can see that. Jasmine, definitely can see that. Sandalwood and vanilla. The vanilla is super powerful. It's very, very sweet. It's a very candied scent, very, very sweet scent, if you love a sweet scent. And I do like it. It does have enough banana in it that it met my expectations of a banana dominant banana note fragrance. How do I know I like it? Because I bought this first. This is the mini sizes, the Vacay in a bottle collection from K.Ali. You get 4 fragrances, the mini versions. So I bought this first and I tried them on because I don't want to get the full bottles of all of them. As you know, I do love the Maui in a bottle. The other one I like very much is this one right here. I think it's the Marrakesh in a bottle. This is the Orange Blossom. Is it 24? Yeah, so this one's actually really cool. I like the way this one smells. So let me spray it in this corner. Yeah, it's very orange blossomy, very sweet orange blossom dominant fragrance. I don't know how that is Marrakesh in any way, but okay. And then you get like a yellow little one here. This one is Capri in a bottle. This one is more of a citrus dominant one, but it has a nice, you know, kind of Italian vacation sort of a, you know, sophistication about it, which they nailed really well. You know, smells kind of like Capri, I would say, but it's not good. Like, it's not mind-blowing enough for me to buy a full bottle of. Oh, you already know about the Maui in a bottle, the green one. I'm not going to talk about it because I just did. And then you get the Maldives in a bottle. Now, this is the other one that I really, really like. I think I may consider a full bottle of this. This smells very fresh, refreshing. It has ylang ylang in it. It says ylang cocoa 20, so it has coconut and ylang ylang. It's a very solar fragrance because of the Maldives being all beachy, you know, so that's what she's trying to capture here. I do like the Maldives in a bottle as well, so I might get that one, the full size, at some point. Not gonna get the Orange Blossom one because I have a ton of better Orange Blossom fragrances in my collection, and I also have really nice citrus, sophisticated Mediterranean type of citrus fragrances. For example, Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, way better than this. So I'm not gonna get the full bottle of that, but I'm okay with having this little mini versions of it. Okay, it's actually nighttime. I told you my last Sephora order was on the way. I was waiting for them to deliver it, and just as I had to go out with my husband, we were just about to leave the house around like 4 p.m. and it arrived. But of course we had already made plans and reservations and we had to leave. I could have filmed it in natural daylight too, but we had to leave at 4 o'clock. So now we're back after our date night, and we actually had a double date with another couple. So finally back home, and I'm going to add the last part of my Sephora haul. This is the last online order that just arrived. Okay, so I told you guys that I had more Dolce & Gabbana on the way in the last shipment. So these are what I was talking about. So this is Dolce & Gabbana cream blush. I didn't know they had cream blush, that they had come out with cream blushes. This is Dolce & Gabbana Cherry Glaze Bar, made in Italy. It's a blush stick. So let me show you. Oh, this is so cute. It's like a beautiful, like flat round, just the same way, same sort of like rounded edges. Love the packaging. So how do I open this? There you go. Okay, so you open it like this and you twist it up. It was stuck on the other side. Well, that's not a good sign. The stick was stuck to the top here. Somehow it had gotten pushed up. Somebody had pushed it up. I don't know. Somehow it was pushed up and it was stuck on the other side, and I just pulled it out. So it's like a stick blush. And let me see. It's a cream blush stick. Ooh, it's actually really nice formula. I might have to just get it exchanged to a different one just because this was messed up. Ooh, it's really nice. It's gonna give you that really like sun-kissed flushed look, and it's that cherry color. Again, I love the reddish blushes because they mimic the real way that your cheeks flush. That blended out really nice. It looks very natural, this color cherry especially. I just need to get this exchanged to a different one because this came kind of stuck to the cap. I love it. Oh, I love it. I love this. So far, I'm loving the Dolce & Gabbana makeup, you guys. And then I have this Dolce & Gabbana Rose Dew Lip Bite 24-hour hydrating glowy lip tint. This one's made in Korea. That's weird. All the other Dolce & Gabbana items were made in Italy. This one's made in Korea. That's weird. Okay, so this is like a lip tint. I love the packaging, you guys. These are very substantial, hefty, luxurious packaging. It's actually very hefty. I could show you. I mean, it doesn't look the same on the screen viewfinder for some reason. So it's like a lip tint. Let me put it right on here. Ooh, I love it. Ooh, this is a better lip tint than the what was the one I just tried in my the Sephora Sale Haul Part 1. I'm trying to think, which brand was that I got the lip tint from? I did not like it. Was it YSL? I can't remember. But these look really nice. Do you guys see that? Oh my gosh, I almost want to like try it on my lips. Let me wipe off my lipstick and kind of ooh, I'm gonna need some kind of mirror here. Ooh, it's very cooling. Very cooling feeling when it goes on. Oh, that is so yum. That is so, it feels so cooling and comfortable and beautiful, and it looks amazing, you guys. Ooh, I love so far all of my Dolce & Gabbana items, makeup. I've been sleeping on Dolce & Gabbana for too long, it seems. Sheesh. I need to definitely get another, is it a Quint? The eyeshadow palette had 5 eyeshadows, right? Yeah, I need to get one more of those for sure before sale ends. Like I said, if you missed that, you guys, don't worry. You will see all of the latecomers, you know, that didn't make it to part 1 or part 2 in my updates video here in about a month. All right, then I got 2 more Dior items I want to add. This is Dior Forever Nude Matte Filter. It's a powder. It's a blurring. It says it's blurring. It's a blurring setting powder. I have it in the shade 03 medium. Usually I always go for medium shades, which is what suits my skin tone. I'm medium tan kind of person. Like medium shades work for me. Not too fair, not too dark. So this is the shade. This is going to be perfect for me, except like the lights are shining on it. And it's making it look lighter than it actually is for whatever reason. This is why I don't like to film in studio lighting, you guys. This is why I always try to bring you videos filmed in natural daylight, because you can get an accurate idea of what things actually look like when you show things in natural daylight. Anyways, so it is a very silky Wow, finely milled powder. Ooh, it feels so smooth. Very silky, almost like a silk cloth. And yes, I believe that it would be blurring. Yes, I'm very excited about it because this is such a compact powder. I always like a compact that has a mirror and is compact, as in flat and small, but has a good decent amount of product in it. This is great for like putting in your purses and taking around. You know, there are like Charlotte Tilbury, for example. Great powder, but there's not a lot of product in it, and it's a little too big as in too wide, whereas this is nice and small. So this would be really nice to bring. I love the Gucci powder too, but it's a little too thick to put in purses. So there's always something wrong with some of the compacts that I really love in terms of carrying them around in a purse. Alright, then I bought the new Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation. This is Flawless Radiant. 24-hour, no retouch need. It says no need to retouch. It says triple action care with sunscreen. So this does have sunscreen. It doesn't say how much, whether it's 50 SPF, which I doubt. Doesn't say how much SPF it is. So this is kind of a glowy foundation that's amazing for daytime like outings. This is a reformulation. I have the old formula actually still in my drawer. I wanted to try the new formula. This is usually my shade. 4N is usually my shade in Dior. 4 or 4.5. 4.5 when I'm really tan during the summer. But this is usually my regular shade. Ooh, that looks so glowy. It seems like it has such a healthy, almost full coverage, kind of medium to full coverage, you know, and it seems like it leaves a radiant glow. I can't quite tell by the swatch on the back of my hand whether this is better than the previous formula or not, but it does look promising. Okay, I'll update you guys, like I said, a month from now in my updates video, okay? About a month from now, maybe 3 weeks, I don't know. Whatever works, you know? And then I had to try one of the new Westman Atelier Hydro Balm tinted lipstick. So this is like a balmy lipstick. Now every brand came out with these balmy stuff, right? Like Prada has a balm lipstick. You know, people are now loving. I love the, by the way, Westman Atelier packaging is really nice. They're usually magnetized. So this is like a different kind of lipstick packaging than what you usually get. So this is a red shade that I bought. This is in the shade Pippi, I think. Let me swatch it right here. Kind of do that. Ooh, this is definitely very balmy looking. This is gonna look really plump and shiny on my lips. I can already tell just by the formula that it is. This is a really cute color. It's kind of like a raspberry red. I have a feeling I'm gonna love this, so I'm very happy about that. So I'm glad I didn't skip it. So those, actually, wait, one last item. This is the new, this is a replenish item. I love this Kerastase Genesis Defense Thermique Heat Protectant Blowout or Blow Dry Fluid. So this is what I use when I'm blow drying my hair. This is a good heat protectant. I feel like it worked really well. The last bottle I went through, I already went through a whole bottle. So I just got this, you know, it's a replenish item. So yeah, that's it, you guys. Those are everything. So I probably might go and buy another Dolce & Gabbana eye quint. I might add, what was the other thing I wanted to add? I'm gonna probably add like 2 or 3 more items, but you will not miss them. You will see them in my updates video here in about a month, 3 weeks to 4 weeks. Now let's jump back to daylight for the outro, the closing of the video. All right, you guys, so let me know what you think about all the products that I bought from the Sephora VIB sale or spring savings event this year, 2026. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. What did you guys buy? I really want to hear what you bought and what you think of the hits and misses of the items you bought. Let me know if you have something, if you bought something that I missed out on. Let me know down in the comment section. I would really like to hear from you guys. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. subscribe to my channel. As I said, it really is the best way to support me. And of course, use the links down below. It doesn't cost you anything, but it supports me. Just get a very like a minor cents and pennies kind of commission, which is not a big way, but the bigger way of supporting me is really to subscribe and like this video and comment down below, which helps with the algorithm. Share this video with your friends and family. Follow me on social media and stay tuned for the Chanel's new Le Beige collection with the gorgeous raffia or rattan case with everything in it. And there's a new formula that two new formulas that I really am happy about. I've had it since last Friday, like a week ago, you guys, but I just haven't had a chance to film. That's coming up your way. Stay tuned. And then after that, we're gonna go back to luxury bags and whatnot. So it'll be a luxury bag video after that. I will see you guys in my next video.